Hello and welcome to an absolutely massive game of Football Manager, right to Dream FC. We have FC Bayern, Borussia Dortmund doubleheader. Let's go to Germany and let's come back with 6 points. Now, I may have mentioned Bismarck Adair Blessing before. He has officially joined us now. He's joined the club in January. 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 16 bravery. 14's in some really key areas as well. Off the ball, technique is 15. Good composure at 13. He's only 18 years old. Looking at his coach report, a 3.5 to 4.5 star player. He was already a good Superliga player. Very interested to bring him in, and he's going to get a lot of minutes towards the end of the season as well. Now, not only Adair Blessing, Solomon Saki has joined us. Cost us about 7 million in total for the transfer. He's valued in at 11 to 14 million. Very good player for the future. Again, attacking midfielder on the left. Diamande, Anacott, probably our three going forward. We have got players like Minte and Hannibal who will do us for a couple of seasons, then probably move them on to gain a profit from them. Looking at the coach report, so 2-star player already, a future 3 to 4.5 star player. Very interesting, same as Adair Blessing. He's going to get a lot of minutes towards the end of the season in the league and in the cups. But let's go to Bayern and let's get a win. Now, we are quite injury stricken for today's game in Germany against FC Bayern. The lineup we have: Dovin, Kabor, Gomez, Buchmann and Arian B. Wisma May suspended for this game, so Kabor has come in as our natural backup right back. Christensen is injured, so Diawara is coming in to play alongside Kana. Neymar is coming in because who else is injured? Ahmed Diallo is injured, and to be fair, a lot of other players are injured, like Fatawu as well. Diamande on the left hand side with Chimiti and Omega up front. Let's get into it and let's hope for a pretty solid game against FC Bayern. We are currently in the winter break in Denmark, so we may struggle a little bit regarding fitness of our players, but let's just get into it. Outstretch our arms. Nobody expects us to do anything. Have no pressure. Feel the music. Interesting formation they're going with, a 4-2-2-2. No width looking at this, so maybe we'll look straight away to change our instructions to focus ourselves down the wings. Maybe not an overlap, because we've got our fullbacks now onto a defensive mentality. Beautiful to see, very nice to see, and straight away, instructions, we are going to focus down the wings. Maybe not play out as defence as much either, we're going to run at the defence as well. Drop our passing a little bit and hope we can kind of take the game to them in the wide areas. But Van der Sar steaming forward into Gnabry, into Goretzka, Ugart, this team's fantastic. Wana into Mane, Dovin with a great save. Dovin's just signed a new contract for us as well. I think a lot of the signings are made in the summer. There's 2-year deals that were involved for these, with Chimiti as well. We've had to make Chimiti sign a new deal, a new 4-year deal. But it's very interesting, this team. That's a horror tackle like for Marcano. That's got to be a red. Straight away a red. I love this. We'll stick with positive. And if we're going to look at the league table as well, we're only just outside the green kind of automatic qualification for the next round. This might be a goal here. Van der Sar, Goretzka from distance. Was that a save? Dovin seen it just wide. We are in good position. If we go onto here, the league table, we are just in at 8th now with this point. I think 3 points should see us automatically qualify for the round of 16. Right, we've got into Gnabry, Muller, Kolke into Goretzka. Goretzka's gonna book in. Can we focus our attention on him? Who knows? Diomande gets the ball though into Diawara. He's messed around. Muller's taken it off him. Too much space in the middle, and it has just gone over the bar. I mean, I'm not sure what we're playing up there, but I'm not a fan. Gomez, can you slow us down? Have we got to demand more? We have got to demand more. Neymar down the right, into Diawara, into Neymar. What's he going to do? Just wide. Playing against a team that was fully invested in him a couple of seasons ago. Can he show them what they've missed out on? They didn't give us a good enough transfer fee, and he is staying with us at the minute. I mean, Bayern are absolutely dominating us, but we're still in it. The 10 men may help, although Muller's got the ball, but we have won it back. Ball into Diawara, over to Chimiti, who is on a booking, which isn't good news. Mane finds Gnabry, that's a great ball, and that's a great goal. Oh, that's very, very unusual. Very unlucky as well. I mean, Gnabry's found the space, and it was deflected. Who's knocked it in? Buckerman against his former club. Agent Buckerman? I hope not. That's not happy with that. However, we are giving a good account of ourselves at the minute, but we're going to tell them that they've been terrible and to sort it out. I think tactics-wise, they are down to 10. Let's just go for it now. We'll have our wing-backs coming up into here. I mean, Schmidt and Omega. To be fair, looking at our front three, no one's played well. So we bring on Minte. Ibrahim Adel is going to come in for Diomande as well, because he's not playing very well on the 6.4. And Omega's going to come off at El Nesri. Maybe Diawara will push you up as well. Let's get a cam in. We'll go with Hannibal and see if that can change anything that we've got. We might as well go attacking as well, and we'll demand more again. So Minte into Gabor, kick-off highlight, but it's probably going to be for Bayern. Ugart gives it to Mane. Kana stops it, gives it to Gomez, into Ibrahim Adel, out to Arian B, also against his former club. I mean, I'll be happy with a draw now, but I mean, down to 10 men. Who would have thought we'd have enough about us to go and challenge this game now? Kana swings it right to Gabor. Into Minte, dinks it over. Chimiti. I think that's a goal. I don't think it's offside. I don't think it's offside. Come on, Chimiti. Oh, it's disallowed. How close is that? I mean, it's unfortunate. Very unfortunate, but good attacking intent from ourselves straight away. Let's just go another striker up front. Ibrahim Adel, we're going to push you up. Hannibal can go on the left. Deep line forward. Let's just have 3 advanced forwards here. Although we put Chimiti as our main target forward going in. You know, El Naziri, let's get you in as well. And there's not a lot of kind of need to change here. I mean, Kana, we'll keep Kana in. We've got one more sub to make. And there is half an hour of the game to go. I mean, Man City are absolutely dominating Mold there. That's 7-0, I think it was. Davies into Goretzka, back to Davies. Lovely run by Davies, and it has just gone over the bar. I mean, we're not doing too badly at the minute, but let's kind of change our instructions around. We're going to shoot on sight. Let's pass into space. Let's go quite wide as well. More direct with our passing. Hit the early crosses as well. We've got 3 strikers up front. In transition, happy with that. We'll go to our target forward though, and we'll do some long kicks. We've got no one in midfield really, so yeah, we've just got to hope that this does something for us. 20 minutes to go. I mean, Kana is looking injured, so we're going to bring on Jorgensen. Or is there anyone else that can come in? No, bring Jorgensen in. We'll move him into a centre midfielder position. One more, demand more. What have we got? There's 10 minutes to go. Come on, something surely has got to happen here. We're going to drop into positive. mean, I'm a little concerned that we haven't done enough here. Jorgensen, Gravenberch heads it away. Ariembi back in. Jorgensen to Ariembi. Al Naziri, I think he's offside. I was going to celebrate then. I think he's offside. Could be 2 disallowed goals, but a draw would be absolutely fantastic. What is it saying? Disallowed. Thought it might be. That looked more offside than the Chimiti one, but I mean, how close was it? Yeah, he's miles offside. Good header, but it wasn't to be on this occasion. I mean, you can't say we haven't tried to go for it. 3 up front, 2 attacking wingers, but it just wasn't to be. They still had 27 shots with 61% possession. It's going to be quite a few seasons before we are at the same level in the Champions League as FC Bayern. But let's knock ourselves down, build ourselves back up. We've got Dortmund next, and I'll see you on the other side. So, a couple of bits of transfer news to discuss. Aliou Balde joining on a free contract at the end of the season. 23-year-old Senegalese player is playing for Busan. He's been on our radar for a couple of seasons now. He's a little bit older than I would have liked to have signed him for, but 9,000 a week as a wage, I think he's going to be a good high-value player that we can sell on for a good profit. So Aliou Balde, we'll see you in July. And also Simon Adingra. Now, he will actually play a part in our team. He's not probably the best that it comes to, but he's homegrown at club at FC Nordsjælland. There's also a player called Abu Francis, who we are looking to bring back in as well. He's another player that is homegrown at club, obviously for Champions League qualification and for the registration for the club. Very interesting and useful player to bring in, so thank you very much, Simon, for agreeing to join us. There is one big transfer out that we have conducted as well, and that is Mohamed Ali Ben Ramdan. Toluca came in with a bid of 3.9 million, rising to 5. He was on 28,000 a week, and he hasn't played at all in the last kind of season. 2 games this season, 11 last, I think 5 million in total. Is a very good bit of business for us. Right, on to Dortmund. Can we qualify? I think we can. So the team space Dortmund, Dovin, Amay, Buchmann, Gomez and Ariembi at the back, Christensen and Canner in the middle, Diamande and Minte out on the right, Schmidt and Omega up front. Let's go with it. I think the Christmas holiday period in Denmark is slightly screwing us over in this one, but you know, we've got to stick with it. Something for next season for me to focus on, maybe get some friendlies in, or at least play our second team, just to build fitness up, but hopefully not get any injuries as well. But you know, we narrowly lost to Bayern Munich 1-0. We're at home today against Dortmund. We're going to demand more. Let's see how we can fare. Buchmann clears it away. Constantini Ellis into Sildilla. Cleared away again. Omega clears it away. Right, Schmidt, what have we got? Holds the ball up really nicely then. Gives it back. Buchmann into Canna. Omega into Christensen. I mean, we could fall foul here with their kind of striker just sitting on us a little bit too much there. We won't tell them to step up more. We'll tell them to kind of stay off their feet as well. I mean, who is this that's just kind of goal hanging there? Abel Ruiz. Do we get... Oh, look at that break on us there. This is trouble. Abel Ruiz. Dovin saves it. Right, let's sort that out. We need to cut that out straight away. You know what? Buchmann will get you to do a man mark job on Abel Ruiz. Mark tighter, tackle harder, get you in there. Lovely stuff. And we'll see if that makes any difference with pretty much Ruiz sitting on our goal line there. So Diamande on the left, into Canna, into Christensen, into Omega. Was that a shot? It was blocked away. Now I think we are pretty safe, and we do... What a weird highlight. We are safe for the next round. I think we have qualified to at least get into the playoffs. So we have got one more European adventure at least to go on, but that's a lovely ball over to Brandt. Dobbin came out quite quickly, closed down the space, and Brandt has just put it wide. We're going to demand more again. There's a lot of players, for some reason, that are out of contract next year, some big players, so I need to kind of make sure that we're in Champions League football when we do offer the contracts out to them. Minte, good little run, but loses out. Canna, into Chimiti, into Omega. What have we got? Very poor Omega. You need to go and just have a hard, long look at yourself in the mirror, because that was dreadful. Christensen, Diamande, into Omega. He went and looked in that mirror and he has scored. What a goal, Omega. See, you gotta be cruel to be kind sometimes. Lovely goal by Omega, around the goalkeeper. Christensen into Diamande. That's a nice pass. Omega, I thought he took it a little bit wide, but he has put it into the net. Very nice to see. Now, there's a couple of transfers for next year that I want to improve upon. I think we do need another centre-back. And I think we do need another CDM, if not two as well. Some really good prospects. 4 first-teamers that can come in with Canna and Christensen, and that's a penalty. Ariane, what have you done? What have you done? Literally, we've had the lead for 1 minute. It's a penalty. It's definitely a penalty. Is he an agent in German football? I don't know. Him and Buchmann, not chuffed with them over these last 2 games, but that's such a poor penalty to give away. But anyway, we're back to square one. It is 1-1. And is that going to give all the confidence and momentum to Dortmund? Nearly a goal there. I mean, even though we are guaranteed, shouldn't mean we should sit off the gas a little bit and looking at the teams that we could be playing as well. Manchester United, Chelsea, Real Madrid, Atletico Madrid, Salzburg, Nice, PSV, Lazio again. I hope it's not Lazio again. So I think a win would be very needed here if we do have a chance to kind of miss out on the playoff phase. Diamande, don't shoot it. He did shoot it off Omega. Dedic jumps in. Omega again, a little spin around. Not a lot was happening there, was it? Abba Ruiz heads it on, and we do come away with it. We'll demand more. There's 2 minutes of the half to go. Gomez into Buchmann. Canna swings it wide to Amay. Christensen finds Diamande into Chimiti. He's onside. I'm not celebrating because I don't want to look like an idiot, but I believe he's onside. That pass across. Was he onside? He was offside. How close was this? Christensen. I mean, yeah, he is. Oh, Chimiti, you could have held back then and still have scored that, but it's promising anyway. We're going to thrash our arms. Far from pleased. Ariane B's on a booking. I mean, Canna and Minte, they're not playing the best. They're a little bit fatigued as well. Chimiti into Buchmann, out to MB. Buchmann again, finds Gomez. Minte, back to Gomez. Buchmann, if we lose the ball here, we're in deep trouble. Canna, Omega, back to Gomez. Canna, Gomez, Christensen. It's lovely passing, but again, their press is really nice there. Omega, Christensen, into Amay. What have we got, Amay? Chimiti. Is he offside again? I don't want to celebrate. I want to celebrate, but I don't. Is it a goal? Nope. Nope, it's not. Anyway, Dante's going to come on for Amay. Minte's going to come off. Who do we bring on here? I think maybe Neymar. We'll bring Neymar on. Chimiti's not having a great game, but it is Chimiti, and I can't justify ever taking him off. Gomez, we're going to bring you off for Nagalo. I'll probably stick with that just for now. I mean, Canna. But Asbjorn Jorgensen, we're going to bring Jorgensen on. We're going to demand more again. I mean, we've had a lot of this game. but it doesn't always mean a lot. Diamande, back post to Chimiti, and Bookman puts it in. What a fantastic goal that is by Bookman. Did not expect that at all. I mean, if we can go into the playoff with some momentum, I mean, he's just volleyed that powerfully into the net. Lovely goal there by Bookman. Doesn't do a lot for what he does actually. We do now move up. Bookman into Neymar, into Chimiti. If we can get a third here, I think it's game over. Chimiti shoots, and it is tipped over by Kobel. Right, Diamande and Christensen. Which of those are to come off? Christensen swings it in. Bookman heads it just over. I mean, Diamande, we're going to bring you off for Ibrahim Adel. As it stands, although to be fair, there are games still to be played, so I think I'm getting a little bit ahead of ourselves that we are going to qualify automatically for the round of 16. But if we can get a win here, then that is very nice. Anyway, Churindor's on the pitch. Our old player has come back to say hello. Omega, don't know why he's taking that free kick there, but Chimiti heads it just over from just outside the box as well. You know what, we'll tell him to focus, although we will probably concede here. Dobbin, no, good hands, he brings the ball in. I think Dobbin as well could be another player that we can potentially replace for an elder statesman in goal. Christensen, he loses out. Bookman slides in. Magno. I mean, if this isn't disallowed, then I don't know what. We've had 2 disallowed goals in this game. He looked offside. Who was playing him? Oh, to be fair, he's been played on by Nagalo. Very disappointing. Is at the end, there's 5 minutes left. Dobbin gives it into Jorgensen. Turns and boots it up long, pretty much to no one. It's a bit of a wasted pass, that is. Dante heads it in. Churindor gives it to Magno. Gonna hit it from distance, and he's just gone over the bar. Don't lose this now, guys. I mean, we are in 14th. It's a 2-2 draw. At least, I don't know. We'll have to see who we get next. But for now, let's go and see what's happening in the league. Secure the playoff space. Minte's injured, 2 days. We're at 800,000 for that draw. 2 fines as well. So we will be out without NB and Diamande for the next games. When is this going to be played? Does the computer want to react? Let's have a look. So 2 days, it will come in. I've got the rest of the transfer deadline to play out. 6 million to play with. I'll see you on the next episode. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for all the support. It's been massively appreciated. Doing really well with this series. So I can only do this with you guys. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.